Before we start, comment below the SUV you want me to make a video about next, because I actually read your comments and make videos based on what you guys request. Whether it's Toyota, Honda, Ford, Lexus, Chevy, Jeep, or even luxury SUVs, drop the name below. And if you enjoy honest SUV content focused on reliability, long-term ownership, and smart buying advice, hit subscribe because this channel is all about helping people avoid expensive mistakes. Now let's talk about something every SUV buyer secretly wants: a vehicle that can survive crazy mileage and still feel dependable. Because in 2026, a lot of SUVs look modern and high-tech, but once they cross 100,000 miles, problems start showing up everywhere. Expensive electronics fail, transmissions act weird, warning lights appear, and suddenly ownership becomes stressful. But some SUVs are completely different. These are the SUVs that still feel solid even after 150,000, 200,000, or even 300,000 miles. Mechanics trust them, owners refuse to sell them, and buyers actively search for them even with high mileage. These are the SUVs built for the long run. And honestly, some of them age so well that they still drive almost like new years later. 8. Subaru Forester, the everyday survivor. The Subaru Forester has quietly built one of the strongest long-term reputations in the SUV market. It's not flashy, it's not overly luxurious, and honestly, that's part of why it lasts so long. Subaru focused heavily on practicality, all-weather confidence, and simple usability. Owners regularly report Foresters crossing extremely high mileage while still remaining dependable daily drivers. The standard all-wheel drive system is also a huge reason people keep them for years, especially in snowy states across America. Reliability discussions and owner experiences in 2026 continue ranking Subaru among the smartest long-term SUV brands for practical buyers. And honestly, when you see an older Forester still confidently driving through snowstorms with 250,000 miles on the dashboard, you start understanding why people love them so much. 7. Honda Pilot. High mileage doesn't scare this SUV. The Honda Pilot is one of those SUVs families buy for practical reasons, then end up keeping for 15 years because it simply refuses to quit. These SUVs are known for comfortable road trips, strong V6 engines, and reliability that holds up even with heavy family use. School runs, vacations, commuting, bad weather, the Pilot handles everything without drama. And that's one of the biggest reasons buyers trust Honda so much. Reliability rankings in 2026 continue placing Honda SUVs near the top for long-term ownership satisfaction. The Pilot may not be the most exciting SUV ever made, but when it still feels smooth and dependable after 200,000 miles, suddenly excitement matters a lot less. 6. Mazda CX-5, premium feel, even with big mileage. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the biggest surprises in the SUV world because it combines something people rarely expect together: reliability and premium driving feel. A lot of SUVs start feeling loose, noisy, and cheap once mileage climbs high. But many CX-5 owners say their SUVs still feel refined and solid even years later. Mazda's reputation for reliability has improved massively, and many experts now rank the CX-5 among the best dependable crossovers in America. What makes it special is that you don't feel like you're sacrificing enjoyment just to get reliability. It still feels upscale without becoming a repair nightmare later. And honestly, that balance is why more people are switching to Mazda in 2026. 5. Toyota Highlander, the family SUV that ages slowly. The Toyota Highlander is one of those SUVs that just seems to age differently than everything else. Even older, high-mileage models still feel dependable, quiet, and trustworthy. Toyota's reputation for conservative engineering plays a huge role here. Instead of chasing flashy trends, Toyota focuses on long-term durability, and that approach pays off massively once mileage gets high. Owners constantly report Highlanders crossing 250,000 miles with relatively few serious problems. Reliability studies in 2026 continue placing Toyota among the absolute best brands for long-term ownership and repair costs. And honestly, this is why high-mileage Toyotas still sell for surprisingly strong prices. Buyers trust them even with huge odometer numbers. 4. Lexus GX. Luxury SUV that refuses to wear out. Most luxury SUVs become terrifying once mileage climbs high. Repair costs explode, electronics fail, and owners panic once warranty coverage ends. But the Lexus GX is completely different. Underneath the luxury badge is Toyota engineering designed for durability first. This SUV is based on a body-on-frame platform famous for toughness and long-term reliability. Owners regularly report GX models crossing 300,000 miles while still driving incredibly well. And honestly, this is one of the few luxury SUVs mechanics genuinely trust long-term. The interior stays solid, the engine lasts forever, and the whole SUV feels overbuilt compared to many modern crossovers. So here's the question. Would you rather own a flashy luxury SUV or one that actually survives high mileage? 3. Honda CR-V, the king of stress-free ownership. The Honda CR-V has earned one of the strongest reliability reputations in America for a reason. This SUV simply works. It's fuel-efficient, practical, easy to maintain, and known for surviving huge mileage with basic care. Mechanics constantly recommend CR-Vs because they don't usually create major ownership headaches compared to competitors. And honestly, one of the biggest signs of reliability is how common high-mileage CR-Vs are on American roads. Reliability rankings in 2026 continue placing the CR-V among the top dependable crossover SUVs. Carfax sheet. People buy these SUVs expecting practicality, then end up keeping them for decades because ownership becomes so stress-free. 2. Toyota 4Runner. Built for abuse. The Toyota 4Runner is legendary at this point. This SUV has become famous for surviving extreme mileage, harsh weather, off-road abuse, and years of hard driving without giving up. In fact, many experts consider it one of the most reliable SUVs ever built. Long-term reliability studies in 2026 continue praising the 4Runner's durable V6 engine and proven transmission setup. Car lifespan check. Yes, the fuel economy is outdated. Yes, the technology feels older than competitors. But honestly, none of that matters when the SUV still drives confidently after 250,000 miles. This is exactly why 4Runners hold value so well. People trust them because they've proven themselves over and over again. 1. Toyota RAV4, the high-mileage champion. At number 1, we have the Toyota RAV4, and honestly, this shouldn't surprise anyone. The RAV4 has become one of America's best-selling SUVs because it combines almost everything buyers want: reliability, fuel economy, practicality, low maintenance costs, and strong resale value. And the biggest reason owners love them? They age incredibly well. High-mileage RAV4s still feel dependable long after many competitors start falling apart. Mechanics trust them, families trust them, and used car buyers actively search for them even with huge mileage numbers. Reddit discussions and long-term owner experiences in 2026 continue recommending the RAV4 as one of the safest high-mileage SUV purchases you can make. Honestly, if someone asked for one SUV that can survive years of daily driving without becoming a financial disaster, the RAV4 would almost always be near the top of the list. At the end of the day, mileage only scares people when the SUV wasn't built properly to begin with, because truly reliable SUVs don't just survive high mileage. They continue feeling dependable year after year. And honestly, that's becoming more valuable than ever in today's car market. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because we post honest SUV content like this all the time. And before you leave, comment below, which SUV do you trust the most once mileage gets really high?